it's Rhianna and welcome to this video. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and I can't believe it's gonna be May, but yeah. And I just think it's a really interesting form of writing, and today I thought I'd talk about some of my favourite poetry books. And I currently live in Berlin and work as a freelance English teacher, and I thought I would write another music theme for one of my favourite books. Yes, that's it. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in another video soon. So when I was younger, I really enjoyed reading, and I remember being around 12 or 13 and reading Aragon by Christopher Paolini and completely falling in love with the story and the world and the characters, and I felt so connected to that book. When I was reading it, I really felt like I was inside the book, and it had a big impact on me because I became a very avid reader. I always liked reading, but after that I read that book, it became my favourite activity to do. But at that age I struggled finding like the best books I could, and so I started to use the internet to research books, and through doing that I stumbled across a corner of YouTube where people talked about books, known as Booktube. And back then it would have been maybe around 2010. So Booktube didn't really exist in the way that it exists now. But over the next few years, when I was 13, 14, 15, I started to find Booktubers such as Polar and Banana Books and Ariel Bassett and The Little Book Owl and Padford and Prongs, who I don't think exists on YouTube anymore. But I found all these people who made videos about books, and through this I found so many more great books, and books like Aragon, which is what I wanted at that time. And through finding this community of people who talked about books, I started to read a lot. And I remember I used to wake up at 5 in the morning just so I could read 2 hours before school. And I like reading now, but I don't think I have the energy to do that nowadays. So I'm impressed with my teenage self for being so committed to the books I was reading. And then when I was 17, despite being a very shy and introverted person, I made my own Booktube video. So hello, it's Rhianna and welcome to this video. This is actually my first video. I've been trying to make a first video for ages, but it just hasn't really worked that great. So I'm trying again. I'm Rhianna and I'm 17 and I'm from England. And I love reading and books. One of my main goals in life is to become a writer, so yeah. I've been watching Booktube for what feels like forever. It just got me so excited about books. I've read before it, but when I found Booktube, I was just... And so now I really want to start my own channel so I can talk to people about books and express my love for them. So on this channel, hopefully I'll have some book videos and maybe some writing videos and some other stuff and stuff. And obviously, as this is my first video, it's not going to be that great because never really done this before, but hopefully it won't be too bad. The reason I haven't really started a channel before is because I was always afraid that I'd fail. I was afraid that I'd upload videos that were just really not that great and that I'd just be embarrassed by them. But I think if you never try something, you fail by default anyway, so I'm just gonna try anyway. And I uploaded my first video on YouTube on the 24th of January 2015. And I don't have all the videos still back from that time because when I got to maybe 19, I felt very embarrassed about them and deleted most of them. So it's a shame that I did that because I would like to look back at all those videos that I made, but I only have a few. And the videos that I made back then are privated now, mainly because I can tell that I'm so unsure of myself in those videos. And it makes me kind of sad because I think there was no need for me to be so insecure in that first video. I am so I'm so full of self-doubt, and I had short hair at the time and I did this thing where I pushed my hair back. It was like this nervous thing that I had. But what I quite like about looking at those videos is how I can so clearly see my progression from then to now. Like, I'm so much more sure of myself now and confident in myself, and like there's no point in being full of self-doubt because it doesn't really gain you anything. But I think through making videos on YouTube, I did become more of a confident person because it made me really think about the things that I was reading and the things that I was engaging with, because I knew that I would then make a video about it and I wanted to sound as articulate as possible. And so I think it made me a better reader and a better person, yeah. So today I thought I would talk a bit about flash fiction because recently I've been writing a lot more flash fiction and reading more as well, and I just think it's a really interesting form of writing. And so today I thought I'd just talk a bit about what it is and some flash fiction that I really enjoy. And then I went to university, and while I was at university I didn't make so many videos, and I think that is because university just sort of fractured my personality. I was so unsure of who I was because from the age of 0 to the age of 18 I'd always been in the same house in the same village in the southwest of England, and then I went to university and I was suddenly away from everything I'd ever known, and I was surrounded by teenagers who also didn't really know who they were, and I just became I was unsure of myself before, but I became, if it was possible, even more unsure of myself. And I think it's quite interesting to see a video from summer of 2015 and a video from summer of 2016, because you can see just how much I changed and just how much more self-conscious I became. It's interesting, I think I was self-conscious in two different ways. Like when I was 17, I knew that I was self-conscious of myself, but I didn't really know why. And then when I was 18, I knew that I was self-conscious of myself, and I just became more and more aware of why I was self-conscious of myself, because I just critiqued myself a lot. So I'm sorry I didn't do a reading wrap up at the end of June. It was mainly because I only read one book in June because I had my A2 exams up to the 19th of June, so I only managed to read one book after that because I was still trying to recover from the stress of the exams. I really love books that are about grief because I think reading them can really help people who have lost other people themselves. I think stories are one of the best antidotes when you're going through a hard time. So today I'm going to be doing another book haul. The first book that I got I actually won in a giveaway which was hosted by Jen Campbell, so I shall link her channel down below because it's really fantastic. I have been pretty busy this month in terms of deadlines, because like all my coursework for uni is due in May, and I'm in my second year at uni, and so when all of that is handed in I will have finished by second year at uni, which is like terrifying because I feel like I only started uni the other day and now I'm finishing my second year, but it's also quite exciting. Kind of. And then eventually I stopped making videos, and I kept the videos on my channel for a while, but eventually got rid of them and still watched Booktube videos, but thought maybe making videos was not where I thrived because of my insecurities and my shyness. Hello, my name is Rhianna, and today I thought I'd talk about some of my favourite poetry books and my favourite poems, and also talk about like how to get into poetry if you haven't read much of it before. Then, fast forward to 2021, COVID was going on and I had more time on my hands to read and to also watch videos, watch Booktube videos again, and I sort of returned to the world of Booktube. I started watching videos a lot more frequently and engaging with literature a lot more, and I thought, why not start making videos again? And I started making a few more videos, and videos that I'm really proud of from that time are my music theme that I wrote for The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and my music theme I wrote for The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, because I really enjoyed taking two of my passions and sort of putting them together. I really enjoy music, writing music and playing music, and I really enjoy books, and so I found that I could combine the two by writing music themes for books I really liked, and I think that was a nice thing that I just discovered during the lockdowns when things were a bit sad. And then I moved to Warsaw in Poland, and I started teaching abroad, and because this took up a lot of my time, I drifted away from making videos again, and drifted away from reading as much as I did and from watching Booktube. But then fast forward to 2023 and I start reading a lot more and watching Booktube videos a lot more, and I decided to make videos again. Hello, so today I wanted to write a music theme for the book Bunny by Mona Awad. So I read Bunny about a week ago, and Bunny is kind of a crazy book. And yes, I still make videos now, and that means I've kind of on and off been making Booktube videos for nearly 10 years, and I think it has really influenced me as a person. I think one way it's influenced me is I've become a better reader, and by that I mean I have my own opinions about books, and I don't just listen to a review and think, I agree with that, that's my opinion. I have my own opinions and try to stick to them and try not to be so influenced by other people, and I think that's a result of making videos myself and having to like write down my thoughts and film my thoughts, and yeah, it's made me a better reader. Also, I think it's made me a more confident person. I'm still sometimes a bit full of self-doubt, but much less than I used to be, and I just, try to accept myself, which I think is a good thing. And also, I've found so many wonderful people on this platform within this community who also make book videos. I try to watch as many as I can and comment where I can, because I think a nice comment on a video is always nice. And I just wanted to make this video because I think Booktube has been a part of my life for a long time, and I think the internet can sometimes make me feel more detached from the world than connected to it, and I think Booktube does the opposite. Booktube helps me feel more connected to the world around me, so I think it's a lovely place. And I think the internet is always changing. Like, YouTube is so different now to how it was 10 years ago, and Booktube has changed a lot too. There is now TikTok and BookTok, and I can't see that as a world that I understand very much. I'm not particularly very good at knowing like the up-to-date memes and knowing what is trendy, and I think I generally prefer long-form content because I can engage with it better. I think if I spend like half an hour looking at shorts, I can't always remember what shorts I've seen at the end of that half an hour, but if I spend half an hour watching long form content, which maybe is like 2 videos or 3 videos depending on the length of them, I can always like really remember what I've watched and who I've listened to and what they've said, and I find it's better for my mental health and better for myself to watch content that is longer, and yeah, it's not just a little snippet of an idea, but like a full idea. And yeah, Booktube has been part of my life for a long time, and I really enjoy making videos and watching videos, and maybe I will continue forever. Well, not forever, I will die one day, but maybe I will continue up until that point. Yeah, it always makes me smile when I think of it, because there's always new books to read, always new videos to watch, and yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed making it because it made me really excited thinking about all the books that I've read this year that I loved. And I shall see you soon. Bye.